Good morning, good morning. Did I do it right? I think I did. Let's just make sure. Hey, So Beachy Quilts, Crafty Florida, and NJ Quilts on Instagram. Familiar faces. Good morning, everybody. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure that we're good on the audio. Once again, our producer, Tony, is in Vegas, so I'm flying solo today. Christy, everyone, can you hear me okay? I think I can hear myself. Nailed it. Cold, snowy Michigan. Good morning, Pat. Bundle up. It is a cool, sunny, it was actually fairly chilly this morning. It kind of threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting that, but it's going to be a gorgeous day. Perfect day to unload a gigantic U-Haul truck at the quilt show. I can hear you. Good morning. Hey, Susan. Hey, Christy. I sound great. Hey. I see a bunch of people on here. Fantastic. Who is going to the quilt show? We are starting off with a bunch of people on here. I love it. So who's going to the quilt show? It's only in 2 days. Just in case you have no idea what I'm talking about. It's Quilt Week. That's right. Daytona Beach right there. It's the 19th through the 22nd. That's why I'm wearing a t-shirt. By the way, how fun is this? I got it for Halloween, and I was just like, it's so fitting. I can wear this year round. Oh, in a quilt shop. See, Ripper? So who's going to the quilt show? I want to see in the comments. Make sure that I am. Good morning, Tatiana. And once again, by the way, welcome to So What's Up. Joanne always says it's so much better. For some reason, I haven't figured out how to. It didn't roll off the tongue like the previous name did. And I got the Cut Up and Sold show down, but this one, So What's Up? I don't know. Joanne did it so well. And as you guys can see, Joanne is not here. Sad face. Tony's in Vegas. Joanne's not here. All you got is me. Hopefully you stick around. Okay, Mary, fantastic. You're going. Leah, you're going. Awesome. Janice, you're not saying anything, but I know you're going. I can't wait to see everybody there. I love, well, hold on, let me back up. I'm flying solo. Nobody's here to rein me in. So Joanne woke up not feeling super duper hot. She has a little cold. And she called me this morning and had the sniffles and a little bit of cough. And she goes, I don't think you want me there. And I always want Joanne here, but I think she's right. This is a crazy busy week at Quilt Show. I cannot get sick. So Joanne, I miss you, but thank you. Jill, fantastic. We'll see you Thursday. Love that. Good morning, Jody. Should be in Daytona, but flood in my kitchen is keeping me. Oh, no. Linda, I'm sorry to hear that. Bummer. You'll be there in spirit, and we'll be thinking about you. So, Joanne, feel better. I'm sorry that you're not here with me, especially because of the next thing I'm about to say. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Good morning, Mary Ellen. So, I've got a couple tickets to Quilt Fest, or Quilt Week. We were just talking about Jacksonville earlier. Quilt Week. So I thought, I have 2 tickets left, and I want to give them away. So if you are planning on going and you don't have a ticket, I'm going to throw out a question. And the first person I see that answers it will get one of the tickets. And it's not for any specific day. It's for whatever day you choose to go. Good morning, Wendy. So it's super duper sad, actually, that Joanne and Tony aren't here, because this is a super special episode. The first person that in the comments tells me which episode this is, what number episode this is, will win a free ticket to the Daytona Quilt Show. First person that puts the number in the comments. Oh, I don't want to get sued. We won't. Hey, Mary Ellen, you got it. That was fast. Let me just make sure that was the first one. It sure looks like it. I'll go back and double check, but Mary Ellen, I believe you were the first one that got it in there. Louise says it's number 300. Slow down, Louise. Yes, that's exactly right. It is episode number 100. Insane. I am super happy. I'm also like, the whole crew needs to be here for it. So after the Quilt Show, when we come back, I don't know if it'll be next Monday, we will do something special and have some sort of fun celebratory show to celebrate. 100 episodes is crazy. Awesome. So I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure that I saw that was Mary Ellen was the first one that I saw come through. But stick around because I got another one to give away. So congratulations. Man, 100. Is that not wild? Hey, Deanna. Jody, I wish you could go, but yeah, it's a little bit far. Hey, Bonnie on YouTube. I love seeing you. I love that we're in St. Augustine. I get to see you more often. Although you come down to Palm Coast pretty often as well. But I love it when I see you pull up in St. Augustine. So thanks for always coming and visiting me. So 100. Can you believe it? Thank you guys for putting up with me, putting up with us, but also honestly just for staying connected and involved. This has been so much fun. And as we're growing, speaking of which, share with a friend, do the little hearts and the thumbs up. And how about a bunch of hearts for 100, right? Beep, beep, beep. We need a horn. What's that sound? Anyway, we need some sound effects. But 100 episodes, and you guys have been here pretty much from the start, and we've just been growing and learning and having a ton of fun. So thank you guys. I say it all the time, but we're just getting started, and that's the truth. Good morning, Teresa. All right, so since I'm flying solo, and since I actually do... Hey, Jeff on Instagram. Thanks for the follow, bud. About time. I got a lot of stuff to do today. Literally, I do have a U-Haul truck that's full sitting right out here, and I have to go drive it to Daytona so we can unload. So this one is going to be as best as I can do, short and sweet. Unfortunately, we don't have any quilting tips and tricks today, mainly because you don't want quilting tips and tricks from me. That's Joanne's wheelhouse. I'm here to just play the host and show you some pretty fabric and talk about some fun things that are coming up. So first thing on my list, 100th episode, check. Fantastic. Thank you to everyone that showed up for our first annual Sewing for Charity party / introduction to Project Linus in St. Augustine on Saturday, this past Saturday. It was a smaller turnout. Weather was nasty. Didn't matter. You guys came. It was awesome. Thank you, Dana. Thank you to those that did come and sew. They knocked out a bunch of blocks. And again, we got the ball rolling. It takes some time to get things to where we are now in Palm Coast. I mean, we're 3 years and 100 episodes later. And now we have a Sewing for Charity party in Palm Coast, and it's a packed full house. So I get it. It's going to take a little bit of time, but just keep telling your friends. We do a Sewing for Charity party every other month in both locations, which means every month. And the same thing with like sewing studios and just classes. So St. Augustine folks, Jacksonville folks, Palm Coast, Daytona, anybody who's not from there that doesn't mind traveling a little teeny tiny 30 minutes to go take a class. Start looking at the classes because Tony is really doing a good job of loading up the calendar, and we got a lot of fun classes in St. Augustine. So thank you guys. Hey, Tony, good morning. Tony, I don't know if you just jumped on. I just gave away a free ticket because it's episode 100 and I'm here solo. What's happening? We should have planned better. I might have even postponed it so we could all be here for the 100th. Wasn't thinking about it. So good morning. Hello from Omaha. Oh boy, snowy. So Project Linus, thank you guys. Thank you. Our next one is Dress a Girl, I believe, and it's I want to say it's March 22nd. Don't quote me on that, but again, go to cutupandsew.com. You can check out the calendar, and it's going to be here in Palm Coast, and we're making dresses for girls around the world. So good morning, Brenda. Hope you're having fun on your trip. Saw some nice pictures. You got all done up, looking nice. Okay, didn't miss anybody. Fantastic. So thank you guys. Quilt show hours. So again, quilt show is this Wednesday through Saturday, February 19th through the 22nd. We are open. Both locations are open, but we close at 3 o'clock. So just keep that in mind. If you're at the quilt show and you are trying to stop by a shop on the way home, just make sure you get there before 3. Just plan accordingly. We're trying to be nice to the employees that are sticking behind and running the shop all week long. So we've shortened the hours just because it's fair. We don't want them tired and whooped. And we appreciate them sticking around and taking care of things while we go play at the quilt show. So that's both locations, 10 to 3, Wednesday through Saturday. And let's see, I got my sticky note. You'd be proud. Sewing studio. Today is Monday, right? And even though I'm going to go pack for a quilt show, we are open in both locations today and tomorrow, normal hours, 10 to 5, which means today sewing studio is happening in both locations. Now, Palm Coast is full. I already know that. I looked at the calendar. St. Augustine is not. Where are my sewers at? Where are the people that want to get together, meet new people, make friends, and just go to a place and sew and have fun? That's what Sewing Studio is for. So St. Augustine is open and Sewing Studio is not full. So we need to fix that. So I don't know what it is, if it's just taking time, if maybe Monday's a weird day for you guys, but let us know, because I'd love for that Sewing Studio to build like it has here. Again, community. We love it when you guys are in the shop, hanging out with us, sewing. You don't have to buy stuff. I just want you in the store laughing. And I love when customers come in and there's a bunch of cackling going on in the other room, because it makes the shop feel alive. So whatever we got to do to get the Sewing Studio going in St. Augustine, I'm all ears. But it's happening today. It's too cold today. Such a Floridian. Good morning, Cassie. It is chilly. I had a sweatshirt on too, and then I was running around and I took it off. So I'm just giving you a hard time. For us Floridians, it was chilly this morning for sure. Okay, Sewing Studio is open in both locations. Make sure you register. And even though, it's $5 and it feels like, oh yeah, I can just show up. Just make sure you register. And that goes for all classes across the board. St. Augustine, I promise you, it's going to start filling up. Classes are already filling up in advance. So make sure you're looking ahead and make sure you're registering, because I'd hate for you to show up and there not be a seat. I also would hate for you to miss a class that you've been, excited to take. So just be looking ahead, and that's for both calendars. Cutupandsew.com, Palm Coast classes or calendar, St. Augustine classes calendar. Good morning, Marilyn. Marilyn, are you back from a cruise? Weren't you on a cruise? Yeah, you and Bonnie I think, went on a cruise. That might have been a while. Welcome back. I assume you're not on a boat somewhere. So welcome back. Okay. Next on my list, next on my agenda, All Florida Shop Hop. How many people are planning on participating in the All Florida Shop Hop? There's your passport right there in the middle of the magazine. All Florida Shop Hop year 3. This is the 3rd year. Is that right? The 3rd year. Fantastic. Glad you're home. Glad you made it home safe. Hope you had an amazing time. Anywho, the All Florida Shop Hop is awesome. I mean, what an excuse to go and see new shops. Now, I get it. There's 69 participating shops. It's a lot to do. But again, if you're new to the all-state shop hops, you don't have to do the whole thing. You can just do your region. And you can still, and if you complete the region, you're in the running for some really cool prizes. There's sewing machines they give away, and fabric and notions and gift cards and all sorts of stuff. So it's a really fun shop hop. And it's 2 months long. It's literally so spread out that you don't have to feel stressed. Each weekend, you could go hit a couple shops. Regardless, I'm just curious, how many people are actually planning on, okay, a couple sections, Tony, on participating? It's year 3, so I don't know what to expect. The first year was wild. It was crazy. Last year was a little less wild, a little less crazy. I think this year is going to be crazier. Again, I'm not sure why. I just have the feeling. The beginning of this year, we've been busier. Classes have been filling up faster. This quilt show is going to be better. I'm telling you, this year, 2025, I don't know what it is, but it's going to be a good year. So I think this is going to be a great shop hop. Cassie, fantastic. And even if you're not doing the shop hop, this is a really cool magazine. You get 5 free patterns. It's not free. The magazine's $12.95. You get 5 patterns, and also some really nice photos and just, again, inspiration and things like that. But also, it's like a little guide. It's like a roadmap to the shops currently in Florida that are 100% open. A lot of shops have been closing, sadly. Hopefully, there are crazy people like me who are saying, no, let's take on another shop, and then they can revive those shops. But honestly, this is a fairly old industry. I shouldn't even say fairly. It's an old industry. So shop owners are retiring, rightfully so. You've worked for 40 years. It's time to go play, right, Brenda? You know what I'm talking about? And so there are shops that are closing. And so sometimes quilt shops near me give you the wrong information. This will not. So again, if you're not participating, still a really cool magazine. We will run out of these magazines. We have enough left. Don't get me wrong. In St. Augustine and Palm Coast, we still have magazines, but they will sell out. And we're taking some to the quilt show. And when we take them to the quilt show, 100%, whatever we take is gone. So just keep that in mind. 2 sections, maybe. Nice, 2 sections. That's a commitment. Good for you. Anyway, awesome. So the shop hop fabric, which here's one of the panels. Hold on. You guys have probably seen this. There's one of the panels right there. Is awesome this year. I love the colors in this year's fabric. That fabric is on sale. It's been on sale. You can pre-order it. You can't pick it up until March 1st. And it's going fast. We've already sold out of one of the panels here in Palm Coast, the postcard print, a couple others. And then I think vice versa on some different bolts in St. Augustine. So if you want the fabric, don't wait for March 1st for the shop hop to get it. Just FYI. You can get it online or you can come into the store. Pat, the shop hop is March and April. So I think it's literally all of March. Yeah, all of March and all of April. So 2 months long. It's fun. So it's a lot of shops. I understand for people going, woof, I am not committing to doing 69 shops. That being said, there's a lot of people that do 69 shops. And it might be 70 because usually Key West is a freebie. They're probably including Key West in the 69. But you got 2 months to do it. So anyway, all right, shop hop on my list. Check it off. Something I want to do real fast because I don't want to forget. Janome is giving away a sewing machine again. And it's a Valentine's giveaway. So here's what you got to do. You got to come into the shop, scan this QR code right here, and that puts you in the drawing. It'll ask you, I think, where did you register? You put Cut Up and Sew and your name, and you're in the drawing to win a 6650. It's a memory craft. It's a killer machine. Boom. There you go. So I love that Janome does this. They've done them. They've done a lot of them. In fact, Sam won. I would love for another Cut Up and Sew crew member to win. So come in and register. It's here in the Palm Coast store only. Just make sure it's going to be kind of next to the counter. So if you don't see it, just ask and then sign up, or don't sign up. Well, yeah, sign up, but just scan the QR code and get you a free machine. All right, let me set this down here. And by the way, I'm using this teeny tiny table because I packed all the other tables. So yeah, we're making it work, adapting. Will you ship the magazine? Absolutely, Pat. You got a couple options. You can call the store and pay over the phone, or I think you can just go to cutupandsew.com and add it to your cart, purchase the magazine that way. But yes, we'd be happy to ship you a magazine. Shipping can't be much on that. You know what I mean? So absolutely. Just reach out to us. Let me make sure. Not forgetting about Instagram, folks. All right, we're good. YouTube, folks. Love seeing you jump on. Let's see. What do we got next on the sticky note? I'm getting low. I was trying to finish by 9:30. It's 9:20. Woo. All right. Fabric, it says. What about fabric? Check out these panels, first of all. This possibly the coolest cat panel that I've ever seen. The colors are incredible. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Let's see if I can move it a little bit closer. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Don't cut off the cool guy. Look at that guy. Oh, hold on. Our Cut Up and Sew header right there is blocking it. How fun is that? Morning, Christy. Look, I'm not alone anymore.
Happy 100!
Isn't that wild?
That's awesome!
100.
Yes.
Hello, Christy's
Good
here.
morning, everybody.
Fantastic. We can't see the table. I know you can't see the table, so I just told on myself. Is that what you're saying? That's all right. So how fun is this? And let me move some of this because.
You want me to help you?
Yeah, if you'd like. We're just going to show this.
Oh, that's cool.
This panel was the motivation, obviously, but it did come with a couple of really cool complimentary. Let's see which way is right side up.
It's okay. It's their balls, so.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yarn, balls of yarn.
How pretty is that? Yeah, the cat with the glasses, Wendy's incredible. And then this is what looks like is on the kind of the outside of that.
Yeah, the border. Is that showing up good?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's so fun.
Yep.
Morning, Farron. I love it. I think it's too fun. So we got this. Now, I will tell you, both of these that I'm going to show you, both of these panels are going to the quilt show. So there's a good chance they're not coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already been well received. This kind of stuff, obviously, the novelties are not, sometimes it's hit or miss. I think these are both hits. Now, this one I'm going to take down and show you because we've had, I always forget this artist's name. I think I can do it so I can look at the,
Okay.
I'm going to show you like one at a time, but let's ham it up. How amazing is that? Listen here, mother cluckers. There's one in every family. You got the little black sheep. Is that not fun? And then lift it up just a little.
I don't think you care at all.
I don't think you care at all. How fun is this panel? Now, I always forget this artist's name.
It's Connie Haley.
Connie Haley. We had her last one in, and it sold out immediately. So I just... It'll do it again. I mean, this is just too fun. People are always, you know, this industry, you quilters are wild. So you're always looking for something. It's so stupid. It's so corny, but I mean, it's great. We love cheesy stuff.
Yep.
So this will also be going to the quilt show. So just FYI, if you want one, go to the quilt show, because you can technically go to our website and snag you one of those, or call us immediately. And I could always pull one for you. Now, there's a couple of complimentary fabrics. Actually, I can show that. That shows it good. Yeah, look at that sunbeam. Isn't that nice?
Well, yeah, the sunbeam. And then this is like wire, like chicken wire.
It's like the chicken wire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here, I'll let you hold that one up, actually, if you don't mind.
Yeah. It's like.
And these are just different. The all over prints of those goofy animals.
I love the lamb.
Yeah, careful. There's a pen in there.
Yeah. And then there's Miss Piggy. She's got some goodies in her mouth.
Again,
oh, we got a chicken. We got a chicken with glasses on.
Again, it's just so stupid, but you're right, Teresa. It is super fun. So these make great, you know, quick whip them out, fun little quilts as a gift or just something fun. I love it. So then I got in this new line that this is from Robert Kaufman, right? Yeah. What is this called? Library of Rarities. Is just this one. All right. But it's going to go with so many different things that we have that I just wanted to show you this print. Is there a right side up? Yeah. I am obsessed with this fabric. Look at those. Oh, gosh. I mean, all the prints, every single like umbrella is different. The print, the geisha. Oh, my gosh. I absolutely love that. It shows up pretty good on there, too.
Good.
Yeah. So I love that. But where I was going was this collection right here. This could almost be a blender. I mean, this is called Artful Blooms. And I hope the camera shows this up. Do you like this one, Christy?
I do. It could be a blender very easily.
Go. Oh, boy. Let's see if we go. There you go. Like that. Okay. Takes the glare off. There's a handful of colorways with this one, and it is so stinking pretty.
It is.
Woo!
Look at those colors. Wow. Nice.
I know, right? Oof.
That'd be a great border or backing for something, for a quilt that has a lot of colors in it.
Yeah.
And you can't decide what color to put on the border or the binding. This would be great.
Yeah, it looks like there's 4 different colorways. Shoo-wee. Look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous too.
Woo!
Yep. A little bit of purple in there.
Yeah, there's, I mean, that's my color.
Oh, yeah.
Colorway.
I love this one.
But I also love the pinks. Even though it's pretty clear on the camera, in person, it almost does it justice, but not quite.
Yeah, no, these are very vibrant colors, very saturated colors. Even though they're on top of each other to create the pattern.
Yeah, and these are 2 that are called industrial prints. And all these came in together. I just picked and chose kind of some of my favorites versus getting the entire line. Man, that's a pretty one, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one here is my favorite. I'm going to do something with it. I don't know what, but... And it does industrial... What did I say it was called? Industrial something.
Industrial
imprints. Yeah. It is too cool. They're very vibrant.
I want to make sure that you see this part here.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of movement, but again, that would be really cool for a background, collage quilt or something, you know,
yeah.
I don't know. I love seeing these. I tell you, these fabric designers just keep pushing the envelope. They keep getting, I mean, it's awesome.
I know.
It is fantastic.
Great
okay.
For all of us.
So I showed the cat. Of course, we got some Dr. Seuss down there. No, that's not right. Yes, it is. Yeah. Dr. Seuss down there. But I'm obsessed with this one and some of that new fabric we got in. The the bolts that we showed you are here in the shop, so don't stress. But the panels are going to the quilt show, so there is a chance that they're not coming back, just FYI. All right, I forget, I don't have to look at that. Today, totally thought of collage quilts. Yeah, exactly. Make sure, I tell you, it's so much easier with Tony doing this. She can tell me when somebody makes a comment. All right, we're good. All right, fantastic. We're getting close. Fabric. I only got 2 more things on here. Tony, I was going to create a code word, but then I remembered, I feel like you sent me a list of code words. So if you already have one in mind, tell me what it is. Because if not, I'm going to come up with one. But I want to give away my last quilt show ticket. So what's a good question?
What was last week's code?
That's not bad. The first one was great. They got 100, which was fantastic. Okay, let me think of a question for a second. Before I don't have the flyer with me. My apologies, but I'm going to talk about it pretty much every single day until it happens. And we've already got signups. So the Quilt Lab presents Long Arm Playtime with Bernina. It's our first long arm, and I'm going to do this long arm Bernina event. And it's at St. Augustine. Now, when I say long arm, everybody immediately goes
To the 16 feet.
to the 12-foot, the huge frame. Not really what I'm talking about. This class will also help you with that. Don't get me wrong, because a Bernina educator is coming down who's experienced in the automation, the Q-matic, the big long arms, free motion. Also sit down, and then they have a new hoop frame, which is a smaller frame that you can put a domestic machine on or a long arm machine, which is cool. So the focus of this class, I almost want to call it an event, and because it is an event, is long arm quilting on a sit down machine. That'll be the main focus, which I think will appeal to more people because less people have space or the interest in committing to a full 12-foot long arm setup. So I wanted to really make sure we focused on the sit down long arms. And again, we will have that new hoop frame so you can actually see what that's like. Maybe your machine has a large enough throat space that all you'd want was to put it on a frame. So think, and a lot of people know about the Grace, the Cutie frame. Think that frame, but on steroids because it's a Bernina. So it's going to be way more sturdy and it's Bernina. So I'm excited because that just came out. We haven't even received one yet. But the focus, again, is playtime. Everyone will get hands-on. That is the whole point. This is a hands-on event. Lunch is included. There'll be some specials and giveaways and all sorts of fun. So I highly recommend that you register for this. If you're even remotely interested in learning about the Bernina free motion machines, the sit-down long arm, or that new hoop frame, or even the actual long arm, because we will talk about that. So I don't want to deter you from coming. If you're thinking about putting in a big frame, please, it still might be a great class for you. If you have questions on if it's right for you, feel free to call. There's 2 sessions. So it's April 3rd and 4th. Let me make sure I didn't write down the dates. April 3rd and 4th. Janice, yes, you already signed up. I know. I think you were number 1. Whoop, whoop. So both sessions are the same. So don't sign up for the 3rd and the 4th. Pick the day that works best for you. We're just offering it twice so more people have a chance to take it. And the code word is Daytona, which makes sense. Fantastic. Probably the word I would have guessed anyway, or used anyway. So thank you. Let's see here. Already signed up. Correct. Can be used at the show and a chance to win $100 at the show. Oh, the code word. Yeah. Thank you. So, what was I just saying? Oh, the Bernina event. The long arm Bernina event is on April 3rd and 4th. Again, it's an all-day thing. Lunch is provided. We're going to spoil you rotten. And it's hands-on. So I highly recommend you sign up for it early because space is very limited. If you've been to the St. Augustine store, you've seen the classroom, we're going to get creative, but we're still pretty limited. So make sure you sign up early. All right, now, so code word is Daytona for this week, which means Quilt Show Week. So we will have the Cash Pig and the Cash Cow in the stores. Anytime you come in and pay with cash, you get your name on a ticket, goes in a drawing for a $25 gift card. You say the code word, you'll get 2 tickets. At the Quilt Show, we do the same thing, except your name goes in a drawing for a $100 gift card. So make sure when you come to see us at Daytona and you're paying with cash, and even if it's half cash, hint, hint, but pay with cash, say the word Daytona and you'll get 2 tickets for the drawing for $100. Thank you for reminding me, Tony. You can absolutely do that at the show. Okay. I'm out. There's nothing else on my sticky note. I've talked about the fabric. You got to get the panels either at the show or cross your fingers and wait, but I wouldn't do that. Or call us today or tomorrow and I can pull one from you. They're literally on the truck, but I will pull one from you if you want it. Let's see. Make sure you register for the Janome machine. When you come in, it's free. Scan the QR code. Scan the QR code so you can win that sweet new Janome machine. Make sure you get your Shop Hop magazines. Make sure you pre-order the Shop Hop fabric because it's going fast and you may not get it if you wait. Good morning, Anna. Good morning, Margaret. I didn't know. Well, Margaret, I think you've been here. But good morning, Anna. I'm not missing anybody else. Okay, let's see. What is a good question? The first person that can tell me, this is going to be an easy one, all right? But the first person that can tell me what time both stores close this week from Wednesday to Saturday. What time do our stores close from Wednesday to Saturday this week? Remember, it's Quilt Show. It's Quilt Week, so we've changed the hours a little bit. Wendy with a quick, fast 3 o'clock. There you go. Wendy, did you need a ticket? Because I got one for you. Congratulations if you did it. If you do. Beautiful. Yes, Wendy was the first one. All right. Congrats, Wendy. And I'll have to go back and look. I want to say it was Mary Ellen, but don't quote me on that. I will go back and look, and I'll make sure that we get you your free tickets. You'll have to come into the store to pick them up today or tomorrow. Well, they'll just be here for you. And they're good for any day this week. If you didn't get a free ticket, it's not expensive, but you can get the tickets online, probably quiltweek.com, or just show up and get them there. $35 for all 4 days or $15 daily. Hey, not bad. Shop, not show. Yes, vote for. Did I say shop? Did I say show? The show does not close at 3. The shops close at 3. You guys know what I was talking about because I saw all the 3 o'clocks. So thank you for paying attention and actually listening to what I say. Sometimes I wonder if I'm talking to myself, and then sure enough, you guys come in and prove me wrong. I love it. I'll come in for the tickets, Anna and I, today. Cassie, they're here for you. Mary Ellen, what would make your life easier? St. Augustine store or Palm Coast store? Palm Coast store is where I'm at, and that would be by far the easiest for me because I don't know. Although I'm going to see St. Augustine folks today. So you tell me. Let me know which store you want, and I will make sure they're there. And yes, vote, vote, vote. Christy, is our voter thing flyer around there anywhere? Good morning, Maria. So I don't know where I am slacking. Look at this. Vote for us at lqscontest.com. I think I got that memorized. By Annie's having their vote for your favorite local quilt shop contest. When you vote, make sure you say something super, super heartfelt. Bonnie, thank you. You told me, you came in and told me, because I said the word heartfelt like 20 times. It's the only word that keeps popping in my head. but they are doing a little side contest. And so the shop that has the most unique and complimentary and genuine, that's a good word, genuine comments about the shop will actually get a prize. And I'm excited because I would love the opportunity to do a live show with Annie herself. So you guys are amazing. I know you've been voting because we're well over 50. But when you vote, if you haven't yet, make sure you take the time and genuinely explain why Cut Up and Sews are your favorite shops. And we thank you for that. It's amazing. St. Augustine, please and thank you. Okay, Mary Ellen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach this to my phone. When I see Farron and Melanie today, Farron and Melanie, if either of you are still watching, please help me remember to bring this and drop this off at the St. Augustine store for Mary Ellen. Wendy, where would you like, listen to what I mean, not what I say? There you go. I like that. I thought it was just the one without no voting for loss. Tony, can you interpret? Wendy, okay, cool. Then we will put your name on this as soon as I jump off. Speaking of which, I'm 8 minutes past the time that I'm supposed to be leaving. But that's not bad, I'll be honest with you. Anna, you can vote more than once if you have more than one email. I mean, technically, you could go and just sign up for 200 Gmails, and every single one could be... No, you don't have to do that. But yes, you can vote if it's a separate email. But honestly, we don't want you... We're not trying to pull a fast one on anybody. For me, it's not about the numbers. It's quality, not quantity. So don't worry about doing all that. If you vote once and you say something super sweet about us, which I know you did, right? You know what I'm saying? That's all we could ask. One time is plenty. Thank you, Leah. I'm excited. And so I'm going to jump off. Seriously, I've said that probably 3 times now. Tony, I didn't know what you said. Don't worry, autocorrect. Get going. Okay. Okay, cool. It's about the love. Amen. Yes, it is, Anna. And I feel the love. We feel the love constantly, and we love you guys. Quilt show. Come see us at the Bernina booth, at the AccuQuilt booth, at the June Taylor booth, at the Arrow Kangaroo booth, and at the Cut Up and Sew booth. Possibly even in the Bernina class, the AccuQuilt class, or the June Taylor class. Look, I only got 2 more fingers. If we add 2 more things to this show, I'm out. I can't do it. I don't have enough fingers to explain it all. So, Linda, thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. We miss you, by the way. You almost got me choked up. Holy cow. Woof. All right. I got to run. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to vote. Win you a free Janome, all that other stuff. I'll see all of you at the quilt show, I hope. And code word Daytona. Perfect. I'll do both parts here. So as always, live to create and enjoy the journey. See you guys soon. Bye.